Hi Sagittarius, I'm Sun, Moon, or Rising Sagittarius, and this reading covers love, money, relationships, your activities, your hobbies. The cards tell the story, so let's get a sense of the energies and messages that can help you plan for the month. If you find this reading helpful, then subscribe to the channel and click on the bell notification so that you don't miss any of my free daily, weekly, or monthly tarot videos. Okay, so let's get started with your reading, Sagittarius. And I'm using a Celtic cross, and then we'll pull some oracle cards at the end. What messages? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups. And we have the Two of Wands. So the Knight of Cups, this knight is standing here at attention. He's holding the flowers. He's looking straight ahead. Here's the cup. He has his helmet open, revealing himself. And with the Knight of Cups, this is the opportunity for connections, an opportunity to express how you feel toward someone else, toward a pastime, toward something that is very meaningful to you. When we're looking at cups, we're looking at our emotions. We're looking at how we treat others, how we receive love, how we give love. And here's this knight who is seeking relationship of some sort, whether it's platonic, whether it's romantic. It's the desire to connect with someone else and to share emotions and to have enjoyment from life, from this relationship. And, you know, the Knight of Cups is sweet and sensitive, and dreamy, maybe very romantic. And there may be a simple message that if you're in a relationship, this may be a great time to have a date with the person that you care about, that you're married to, that you love, and to bring back this feeling of excitement of when you started dating in the first place. For others, it may simply be being more expressive to your friends, telling them how you feel, that you mean a lot to me, you've been a great support, where would I be without you? It's the small things that make a difference. And so when we see the Knight of Cups, can not only be an opportunity to maybe make a new acquaintance or to enhance relationships that you have. And so it's a lovely reminder to be mindful and to be aware of people's feelings, and particularly within a relationship. Don't hold back, that if someone really is important to you, make sure that they know. And, here's the beautiful flower. Again, it's such a gentle, loving energy with the Knight of Cups. So with this Knight of Cups, here we have the Seven of Cups. We have the woman here. She has all of the options. I think that's a snake right there. And it's very tantalizing. That's the word I would look as I look at this. It's tantalizing and it's exciting to think about all the options that you may have. For some of you who are dating, you may have many options. You may have many emails to return from online dating or, setups or whatever it may be. And so you're in the middle of all of that. For others, you may have other choices that you are considering, or that you're sitting back and you're really dreaming, perhaps, imagining, visualizing, hoping, maybe trying to connect your vision with the possibilities. And that's where it all starts, is that you have to feel something and see something in order for it to happen. It's the visualization, it's the thoughts. And so here are all of these options, these choices. The one thing to think about, that yes, it's fantastic to be imaginative, to fantasize, to think about what possibilities lie in the future for you. But if all you're doing is standing here, balancing and being in love with the idea, That's a lot different than pursuing one of these cups and making it a reality. So while it's great to stand before, a wall of options, it's also very important perhaps to narrow down the focus. I think when I think of the Seven of Cups, I often think of there's maybe a little bit of disorganization. It's a little too many things that are popping in. And it can be very exciting, or it can be very chaotic. So I would say direct your energies into one area to see what may come of that. And again, you have to put in the energy, you have to put in the time and the effort in order to make one of these options for real. So then we have the Two of Wands, and we see the woman here holding the world in her hand and holding her wand. And we have this beautiful white flower, we have the red flower, the purity of ideas and the passion of our ideas. Wands, it's about pursuing your passions. This is the early and the initial stages of manifesting, of creation. Where and what is it that I want to achieve with my life? What do I want to do? What's next for me as I move forward? I have so many options here. How am I going to make it happen? I'm letting everything come in, and I'm processing it, and I'm living with it, but ultimately I'm going to see very clearly out in the horizon of what I want to capture, what I want to do. Relationships perhaps that I want to build. Travel, new businesses, whatever it may be. This is that initial phase or stage of manifesting, of beginning to think of how am I going to do this. I'm taking that one important step. I might be writing it down on paper. I might be creating a vision board. I might simply, put something on the whiteboard at the home. Write your motivational phrase. But this is the to get you started. And so it's relationships are important. Having options, considering your options, moving on your options. And then here, really taking hold of the beginning of your next path, wherever that may be. And again, looking at the Two of Wands, these are decisions. These are things that you're thinking about. You may be thinking about all of these options. You may be thinking about how to bring them into your life, to make them a reality. So let's take a look at what we have for numerology. We have 1 and 7 is 8. 8 and 2 is 10, and 10 reduces to 1. 1 is about being an original, being inspired, creating a new beginning, a new path. And it's very exciting. I think 1s are great because it's the stewardship and it's the leadership of your own life. You're the captain. And the decisions you make plant your flag forward. You're in movement. You're making these things happen. You're building your world. And so let's choose an oracle card for a little more information or an affirmation for the day. Soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. And this is a card that is great on any day. Soul solitude doesn't mean that you have to pack up and go live by yourself for the winter. It can be, creating 10 minutes of your time to meditate, to sit in reflection, to journal, whatever it may be. It's to touch base with yourself. It's to maybe recenter, to reset. But it's the building mindfulness and awareness of oneself, how you're feeling. And as Abraham Hicks, Jerry and Esther Hicks would say it's always about your emotions and the vibration of where you are on the ladder of emotions, of how you can continue to raise your vibration, to climb up to that ladder. So friends, this is what I have for you for the day. I hope that you found something helpful here. And if you did, please subscribe, like this video, share this video, comment below. I'm very grateful for your comments. I thank you for your time. And I thank you to those who have donated. I'm very, very thankful and appreciative of that, of you taking the time to do that. So take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.